everyone. It is the second to last Thursday of the month, and that was the fantastic entrance. I will get through the spiel before we remark on that fantastic entrance. I want to thank Between Two Beards, always kicking it on Thursday night. I thank them for ending the night early for some Quizplex action. We are here, and I want to thank everyone who's joining us live, whether you're, joining us live or joining us after the fact on demand here on YouTube. And, of course, I want to thank our contestants for joining us tonight for our Pro Wrestling Pub Trivia stream. And without further ado, let's do a quick little introduction. First, well-traveled commentator and backstage correspondent on the indie scene, Savannah Rae. How are you? Hello?
Hi, hey.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, man.
I was worried we were like frozen out or something for a moment there. So, apologies. Next up, from Montreal, the women's champion of the IWS, Katrina Creed. Katrina, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. I'm super looking forward to this. Heads up to everyone, as I've already mentioned to Zach, I'm pretty terrible at wrestling trivia, so be warned.
You know what? Last month, Puff said the very same thing, and here he is. He didn't actually win last month's game. He's actually here standing in for Sway Archer, who our current champion, who sends his Lawrence remarking that Puff is using his shoot name.
Yeah,
but
That's true.
Again, Sway Archer was going to be part of the show. He had to send his regrets tonight, but stepping up is the runner-up from last month's game, one half of the C4 Tag Team Champions, and for all intents and purposes of this broadcast, the interim Quizplex champion, Turd Ferguson.
I gotta go get my title. Shoot. I'm gonna try not to swear. It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna try not to swear.
In like 7 minutes and 50 seconds, you're pretty much good to swear here on YouTube.
Oh yeah, to wait a certain amount of time, then it's just balls to the wall. Yeah, I want to get my title so I look like a real champion.
Well, you have a moment to do so because I do have one more person I would like to introduce, of course, because on top of all these fine people you see joining us on screen, I got to thank the person who's keeping the score, keeping the game active, and keeping track of all things production, Mr. Spencer Love. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. I've got no complaints. Hockey season is here, so I'm diving into an Alley Cat Crew Brew tonight. Cheap little shill, but for those of you in the Edmonton area, $1 goes back to your local AJHL Sherwood Park Crusaders. Helps us all out. So go pick one up from Alley Cat. Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm excited. I admittedly kind of messed my days up. So I thought today was Wednesday and I was really excited for Quizplex on what I thought was tomorrow. So I'm really excited it's here early. Zach, I'll turn it back to you because Rip, I think, is going to be in for an interesting night here over on my left hand here. So I'll turn it back to you.
Well, hopefully Rip behaves. Puff's got his C4 Tag Team Championship. This is the part of the show. So, like, the champion's privilege here on Quizplex is they get to choose the charity for the following month's game. Sway chose the charity for this game, but of course he could not be here. Normally, I would put the champion on the spot, ask them why they chose that charity. Since he's not here, fortunately, he actually chose the charity during last month's stream. So, Spencer, I have a clip handy where in which Sway discusses why he chose the Boys and Girls Club of Canada.
Sway, congratulations. You'll be invited next month. Hope you'll be able to make it, but at the very least, you'll be able to choose next month's charity. So please, we'll be in touch about what that was. Dustin, it was a fun episode.
I know it now.
Oh, do you want to announce?
Because I grew up in a little shit neighborhood and we had a breakfast club. I am going to have my charity be the Boys and Girls Club of Canada because they were the ones who funded the breakfast club that fed me many a time when I grew up in my youth. So the Boys and Girls Club of Canada will be the charity that the donations for the next Quizplex will be going to.
Knowing full well it would be played within the first 10 minutes of our YouTube broadcast. So just risk monetization just a little bit, but hopefully since we're doing it for a good cause, YouTube will let us off the hook this one time. So with that, Friends, are we ready to play some pro wrestling pub trivia?
Yeah.
Born ready.
Awesome. We are going to kick things off with Savannah. Let's put you on the main screen here. Well, you know what? Okay, here's the benefit. We try to rank the questions. Oh, yeah, the gameplay. I should talk about this. Each player is going to have the opportunity to answer 2 pro wrestling related questions. They'll have 20 seconds to answer each of their questions verbally. And if a player gets their first question right, we'll move immediately to their next question. While the active player is answering their question, the other players may also answer the same question on their whiteboards. If the active player gets that question wrong, the other players may be awarded half points if the answer on their whiteboard is correct. Correct answers for the active player are worth 100 points, and correct answers stolen from the active player are worth 50 points. Now, if you're watching live, we thank you for joining us. Super chats. If you answer any of the questions that you see on our screen, we will put it on the screen for the players to see whether it is correct or not. So this is your opportunity to help the players. This is your opportunity to deceive the players entirely, but all of that money is going to be going to the Boys and Girls Club of Canada. If donations aren't flowing tonight, Love Wrestling will make a minimum $50 Canadian donation to the Boys and Girls Club of Canada. Actually, you know what? One more clip, Spencer. I actually have a quick little demo of how super chats work. It's from last month's game. So if we want to play like a little refresher. Super chats help Puff out.
Is there a super chat, guys? Please donate to this charity.
I have a guess.
Don't even give me a fake answer. I don't care. Give some money to the charity. Megan's House seems like a great organization.
I have a guess.
Please.
Oh, Ophelia Payne.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to say Ophelia's a fake answer. There's no way he had the hardcore championship. He was a cop.
Dude, he was hardcore as fuck, dude.
Big boss man.
You ever remember that? When he had that big hardcore run?
Wait a minute. I might actually know the answer to this. Hardcore, that was the title that was all beat up and shit. Was it Mick Foley? I'm going to say Mick Foley.
I'm afraid Mick Foley is not the answer. Sway, Kathleen, do you have answers?
I said Crash Holly, too.
Wait, do we both have Crash Holly?
Everyone, Ophelia was trying to help you.
Was
it was the Big Boss Man.
The Big Boss Man held it for 97 days, and he has the record as WWF Hardcore Champion.
3 months?
3 months, yeah. Wow.
Ophelia was there for you, Puff.
Ophelia, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't support a police officer, so I had to say no to that.
Moments since we started. Sorry?
That's pretty crazy. Big Boss Man?
Yeah, 97 days.
Wow.
Who'd have thunk?
But with that, we are going to kick off with a fresh set of questions. Savannah, you are on the board. Your first question. Who was the first Ring of Honor Women's Champion? Puff and Katrina, you can fill it out on your whiteboards while in the event that you get to steal some points. And of course, super chats can always help the players out. I'm going to have to give you another 10 seconds.
Mercedes Martinez?
I'm afraid Mercedes was not the correct answer. So Puff, Katrina. Yeah, show what you have on your whiteboards or your pages.
I once again have forgotten to write something down for a paper and pen. But I'm going to say Sarah Del Rey. Is that her name? Is that?
I believe that's her name, but I'm afraid that there's, but not the correct answer. The correct answer is actually very recent. Current NXT star Roxanne Perez, then known as Roxy.
Wow, really? That recent?
Damn, wow. That is right. They hated women for so long that they just brought a title in.
Yeah, these people fuck them.
ROH, misogynistic as hell. We hate ROH, except for the ROH World Champion. We love Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston, the new champion. A great match last night, but yes, it took them far too long to catch up to integrate a women's championship in the Ring of Honor. But they got it now, and another great champion, Athena. But Savannah, your second question. How many titles did Terry Funk ever win in the WWF?
8.
I'm afraid 8 is not the correct answer. Puff is running for the whiteboard right now.
Yeah, I need something to write with. I've forgotten both times I've been on. Wait, are we allowed to answer yet?
Yeah, you can go for an answer. Katrina, do you have anything?
So is it like the number of times or like the number of actual titles?
You're right. There is a bit of ambiguity in that. So yeah, we'll say the number of total reigns.
Okay, as if like that would make a difference for me. I have no fucking idea, but I'll guess.
Can I just say my answer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I say 0.
Oh.
We've got 0. We've got 10. I'm afraid once again, no one is on the scoreboard just yet. The correct answer, he only held 1 championship. He won the tag team titles as Chainsaw Charlie with Cactus Jack.
What?
Listen, I was closest.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, I guess you were closest in the Price is Right rules, but this is Quizplex, Puff. I apologize.
This is Price is Right rules with the fruit.
I have thought of integrating a Price is Right round with like some random number related question and trying to get closest to without getting over. But alas, that's going to have to at least wait till next month's game, if at all. But up next, Katrina, you are the active player.
Uh-oh.
By the way, I actually want to apologize to all contestants for this one, because as I was writing this, I actually deferred to Spencer. I'm like, are these questions too hard this month? Is this like way too much? And yeah, he agreed. But we're going no sympathy here. And, that's...
Wow.
Okay. We'll make it through.
We will. And once again, super chats, you can help out the players or you can mislead them entirely. Again, our players can't look at their phones for answers, but you can. Your first question, Katrina. Which WWE wrestler won the special edition of the reality game show Fear Factor? Was it Lita, Matt, Jeff, Jacqueline, Molly, or Test?
I don't know why, but something's telling me Matt Hardy.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Matt Hardy? No?
Okay. Well, because there's a finite amount of answers for this one, just for the sake of it, I will take a look at the whiteboards. I'm not going to confirm whether that was correct or not. But looking at Puff, looking at Savannah, what do you have?
Test.
You got Test?
I'm going to say Lita did.
We got a correct answer. Katrina, you got it. It was indeed Matt Hardy who won that game of Fear Factor.
Wow. I don't know why. I must have watched that way back when. But something was telling me in my noggin it was Matt Hardy. Not that I remember much. Hey.
Your intuition led you to the scoreboard. Your second question for round 1. Which of the 4 horsewomen, of course, the WWE ones, not the MMA ones, Charlotte, Bayley, Becky, Sasha, held the WWE Divas Championship?
I think it might be Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte.
Just Charlotte?
Yeah.
That's indeed the correct answer.
Hey.
Katrina, early in the game, you are running away with this scoreboard.
Woo.
Well done.
You know why I know this one? Because literally I saw the picture of Dana Brooke getting released, and Charlotte Flair was with her with the title. That's the only reason I got that. Otherwise, I definitely wouldn't have, for sure.
You know what? That was an underrated run. I liked Charlotte and Dana Brooke together. I thought that was an interesting pairing, and they cut that off too soon. But with that, Puff, as our champion, we've got the hardest of the round 1 questions.
Zach, that's not his name.
What
was that?
Name.
That's not his name.
That's not my name.
Turd Ferguson.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Last month you were Dick Blood.
Hey. That was last month.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy's still living in freaking August. Somebody wake him up.
All right. Well,
Oh my goodness.
Turd, Dick, Ferguson, Puff, whatever your name may be, your question for round one.
Jeez.
At age 36, who is the youngest inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame?
I think I have an answer. I think.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm thinking harder because. Fuck. Oh, I swore. There we go. We're 10
That's
minutes
okay.
in, right?
We're past. And also, not to like defer too far from the game, but do you have a new backdrop? Is that Danny DeVito?
I got Trash Man Danny DeVito and Gibby. You got
I love it.
Whole new setup now with the professional background on them. You're covering Gibby.
Oh,
Full Gibby right there. We'll go full
love
Gibby
it.
for the time being. Shit.
Anyone in the super chat want to help Puff out?
Yeah, they want to help me out. I'm trying to think.
Come on.
I have two guesses.
Yep.
And they're married, I think.
Oh.
I'm going with a Buffalo brother. That's actually a Buffalo sister.
Okay.
Wait, should I? I don't know.
I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds, my friend.
Okay. No super chats came in. Nothing. Shit. I was trying to.
Spencer, super chats, nothing.
Oh wait,
Oh.
something happened. Something.
Wait.
Lawrence Stearns.
What, it's blank? Is it blank? Is that a blank super chat?
No one was inducted into the Hall of Fame at the age of 37.
Is that true? Is that true? Is that my win?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, Spencer Love, you son of a gun. Is Beth Phoenix in the Hall of Fame? Because that's what I'm going to say.
You're saying Beth Phoenix?
Yeah, or Edge. Can I say one?
Pick one. Pick one.
Beth Phoenix. She's from Buffalo. Shout out Beth Phoenix. She's in the Hall of Fame.
You know what?
Right?
She is in the Hall of Fame, and she's the youngest inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Let's go, Beth Phoenix. She's from Buffalo. Shout out to Beth Phoenix. Shout out to Buffalo. Shout out to Anthony Musso. Anthony Musso's a Buffalo brother. Dude.
There you go.
Beth Phoenix, come back to Buffalo. Let's open a wrestling school because we need it. The scene fell off. The scene fell off. We need to rebuild, Beth. Puff and Beth.
To hop in on this one, just for a logistical question and a logistical answer, Ryan, absolutely you can. If you want to, it probably actually works best. Do what Lawrence did. Don't type an answer in, and we'll use your next answer in the comments as your super chat if that works. Cool beans?
Yeah.
Zach, I'll keep on top of that. Sounds good.
Absolutely. And as it's been, yeah. And honestly, as it's been with these past few games, ever since we started integrating super chats and raising a little money for charity, if you throw a little money at a charity, we will change the game entirely. We will turn the scoreboard upside down if it means you giving a little money to a great cause like the Boys and Girls Club of Canada. So keep that in mind. If you want to cause a little mayhem, this is the show to do it with a little bit of generosity. So, Puff, your second question.
Oh God, is it going to be about wrestling?
Of course it is.
Oh my God, I know this one. I think I know this one.
Which former WWE champion once donned the role and mask of Black Tiger?
I think I know it.
Okay.
But I want to leave some space for anyone to donate if they want to help.
Okay. Or mislead you.
I'm going to put an answer out, but it's not my final answer.
Okay.
I'm going to say, oh, fuck. Now I'm probably going to get it mixed up. I'm saying Eddie Guerrero is my answer, but I want to see if someone wants a super chat to help me.
Okay.
Okay, Beth Phoenix. Not saying Beth Phoenix. I know she never won the WWE Championship. But Eddie Guerrero did. They made a whole video where it's like, here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. Dream about you, baby. And something of, yeah, that one. I'm saying Eddie Guerrero. I'm not. You know what? Super chats. I feel confident about this one. If I'm wrong, it's done. It's over. I quit.
Well done, Puff. You've done it again. Eddie Guerrero, Tiger Mask number 2.
Dude. I know nothing about wrestling. This is sick.
Oh, again, I was so happy last month when you got on the scoreboard because of your knowledge about Charmed, but like this is just like the comeback story that we all needed.
Hell yeah, Shannon Doherty. Batista
Ophelia,
was on it,
Eddie is right.
Batista was wrong.
Ophelia, just on our end of things, before we get to the scoreboard here, feel free to use that super chat for an answer in the future because we did pull it up after we had answered the question. So you're good to use that one if you'd like. And Zach, if you don't mind while I'm here, I'll just make like DX. I'll break down the scores, break it down.
Yeah.
See, that was pretty good. That's all right. Thank you. We've got a tie for first place for the first time in a while. Usually we've got a bit of a differentiated scoreboard here at the end of the first round. But Turd Ferguson and Katrina Creed tied for first place with 200 points apiece. Savannah Rae, though, just let me tell you, there is a very good chance of you coming back on this one. My dog's not.
Where's the IWS title?
My dog's not.
Versus title.
Oh,
whoever wins the other person's title.
Oh, what?
I don't know. I don't know if we can officially sanction that.
Katrina wins. She's tag team champions at C4 with Pretty Ricky. But if I win, I'm IWS Women's Champion.
I'd like to make this very clear that this is not an officially.
No.
Unless like we can put this. Okay, so we can do this, but we're gonna put it on the Love Wrestling cage match, as though it happened for us.
If I super chat, I make the rules. You said that.
that is true. Rule. All right, you guys are going to Love Wrestling have a one-match card on a Thursday. They're going to say going through our cage match, and 4 of us will laugh. Zach, I'll turn it back to you to round out round 1, friend.
Yeah, with that, I mean, like I feel like Puff and Katrina Creed are making us get in. We're about to get in so much trouble with PCP Manny. Like I feel like he's just going to come from here for this one.
You tell PCP Manny to talk to me.
Oh my god!
You just use his short form name. I know him as PCP Crazy Effing Manny. You know what I'm saying? You got a full name, the brother.
It's true. It's true. But yes, indeed, with that, we are going to take a very short break, just about a minute for everyone to refresh their beverages, whatever they need to do. We're going to play a short clip. But before we do, I want to thank the people who keep the lights on here at Love Wrestling. I'm, of course, talking about RK Athletics out in Edmonton. If you're in Edmonton, Rich King is the personal trainer you want to speak to. He's got just an absolute wealth of knowledge, just a brilliant mind for for personal fitness training. If you're not in Edmonton, check out his website. There's a wealth of online resources. I follow him on Instagram. I'm saving all of his workouts. I'm bookmarking them. He is the person to speak to. Start chasing your dreams with RK Athletics. It's looking fortunately we're in good standings.
Oh god!
And with that,
TK Jewelers is a scam.
That's true.
Fake watch exploded everywhere. 300 springs in her soup. Zach, I'm going to throw to a break.
Hey, I'm just happy that I spoke about a right sponsor and not like a sponsor that we've lapsed with like I did last month. But yes.
That's my own fault. We're going to break.
Who won the very first Elimination Chamber match?
Oh, I'm tossing around 2 names, and my gut says Ron Van Dam, my brain says Triple H. I'm going to go Triple H.
I'm afraid Triple H is not the correct answer. Ben, Sal, show me what you have on your whiteboards. We got HBK, Shawn Michaels with awful gear.
Oh, was that the brown?
You know what? Sal deserves 10 extra points.
Hold off on that because we, again, like I said, there's a theme for both of these questions. Boris,
awful
your
gear?
second question. Yeah. What was the color of Shawn Michaels' gear in the Elimination
That's
Chamber?
The horrible brown pants. That's the horrible pants, right?
Yep. A highly unflattering brown. I couldn't ask for a better sequitur there, Sal.
Oh, yes.
You're welcome.
A highly unflattering brown. I didn't see that part.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Check out Zach's interview with Bronson Reed, where like half of it is spent talking about Shawn Michaels' shitty brown gear.
He brought it up in my defense. He brought it up. I couldn't have asked for a better segue because I think it was like the day after we did that particular Quizplex. Oh man. Good times. Shout out to Bronson Reed, just an absolute gentleman of a human being. And of course, to Big Bad Boris, to Sal Renaro, and Big Ben Ortmans, who were all in that last Quizplex clip from months ago. But with that, we're going to jump into round 2. Once again, gameplay is largely the same. You can still super chat. It's still going to be 2 questions apiece for all of our players. But what's different is the scores, because correct answers for the active player are worth 200 points. And if you steal from the active player, it's going to be worth 100. So live viewers, please remember, super chats, keep them flowing. If you've already put a little credit and you can answer a future question, that of course extends to Ophelia, whose answers came in after an earlier question. But with that, we are going to start round 2 with Savannah. You are back on the active seat. Oh, you know what? I spaced these questions poorly. It was supposed to be a pair of Black Tiger questions in a row. So you got another Black Tiger question coming at you. There were 8 out of 8 incarnations of Black Tiger. Which one was Tomohiro Ishii?
Shit. Damn, I'm drawing a blank.
Super chats. Let's get this money to a good cause. I hear the scribbles off camera, and that's always like just like some quality ASMR happening during Quizplex. Ryan says 6.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 6.
And you are on the scoreboard. It was Black Tiger 6, as donned by Ishii. So Ophelia Payne also saying 6. Let's keep Ophelia's credit active because we got Ryan. Yes, got the thumbs up from Spencer. Savannah, your next question. I want you. This is my favorite type of question because people just try to like get a rhyme in and try to make it work even if they don't know the correct answer. But here it is. I would like you to finish the lyric from Chris Jericho's WWE theme song. The lyric is, "I am the master of your whole heat. I am the cat that blank." My hint is 4 words.
Jim Johnson was really more of a music guy than a lyrics guy, hey?
Yeah. I mean, is it really much more lyrically bankrupt than Judas?
Hey, I'm cold like December snow.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't go after Judas. Go after where his wife was on January 6, 2021. Don't go after Judas. Judas is a great tune. Oh, why? Do you guys know where she was?
Oh, we know. And judging by Spencer's laughter off camera, he knows as well. Oh.
So it's supposed to rhyme with heat?
Yes.
The cat that never sleeps?
No, I'm afraid that's not the correct answer, but honestly, it's a better lyric than what the actual words are. Katrina, Puff, do you have any guesses?
I'm gonna let Katrina go first. I got nothing. I got something, but
I got nothing. So you go ahead.
How does it go? Like to the tune of the music?
Okay, jeez. Okay, 1 second.
Please, Zach. This whole thing is going to be great.
Oh, geez, yeah, I mean, I was like just about to jump into it. Now I have to work myself up for it. I cannot sing, so I'm very sorry. I am the master of your whole heat. I am the cat that
took a big sheet. There it is.
Is that your final answer?
Katrina, did my singing help inspire an answer here?
It did, and then Puff's response just shattered it.
Okay. Well, unless there's a last minute answer, I think I have to call this one. Unless there's a super chat coming in, I'm throwing the answer on screen. No correct answers. The correct answer, again, this makes no sense. I am the master of your whole heat. I am the cat that flocked you like sheep.
What?
Dogs flock sheep, not cats.
Right?
This seems false. This is a farce.
Again.
The cat that eats.
No. Dare Amazing, thanks so much for joining us. Always great to see you popping into our streams. I'm going to move my... Dare Amazing's the best. I'm just moving my cat before he knocks over my camera. This is Ticket. He is the destroyer.
Hi.
Oh, that's the cat that flocked me like sheep.
Yeah. It's him. This one right here. He's that famous.
Chris Jericho wrote a whole song about him.
So moving on again, we ended round one with a tie, but again, our interim champion, we're going to give you the harder question. So that means Katrina, you are back in the active seat.
Uh-oh.
Your first question of two. Kane has won the WWE Tag Team titles with how many different partners?
Well, I think of like 3.
The look on Savannah's face is great right now.
Didn't he win it with RVD?
Where was Ticket on January 6th?
I'll never figure out what that reference is about. But okay, so I can think of 3 off the top of my head, but
you can.
am I missing one? I feel like I might be missing 1 or 2. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say 4, might be 5, but I guess I'll go with 4.
I'm afraid it was not 4. Puff, Savannah, you have anything on your pages, on your whiteboards?
I'm just gonna go with the number that I already had written down.
Yeah, I can only think of 2 right now.
7.
We got 7. And you know what? Puff.
Don't tell me.
Puff, you are on a roll.
Dude, 7 was the answer for the
7.
other question.
7 is the correct answer. The Undertaker, Big Show, X-Pac, Daniel Bryan, Rob Van Dam, Hurricane, and Mankind.
Yo, I actually got 3 of those. I was thinking, I wrote down RVD, Daniel Bryan, and Undertaker. But then I didn't know the number, so I went with 7. Dude,
7 was your answer for the Tiger Mask question?
Yes, yeah, Tomohiro Ishii.
That's your lucky number.
But now I just kept it because it was the only number I wrote down. Dude, Puff is champ. Soon to be IWS Women's Champion.
Oh, Spencer, we are in so much trouble.
No, we're not.
Right,
I gave
Katrina,
a disclaimer. I gave a disclaimer.
Okay, it's true. That's
Listen,
true.
I'm sick of Spencer hiding in the freaking rafters, popping up whenever he wants. I'm sick of it.
Ironically enough, Sting and
like
I
Sting.
share a birthday. We're both March 20th.
Oh,
That's
this guy.
That's a shoot. Matt Taven too. Happy half birthday yesterday to all of us, by the way.
Shout out to
Nobody
Matt
said
Taven.
shit, so there
Matt
we go.
Taven, great
Yeah.
We love Matt Taven here at Love Wrestling and Quizplex.
We sure do.
I'm a representative of both companies. I speak for all of us when I say that.
Second question for Katrina Creed. And yeah, you will find no Matt Taven slander here on Love Wrestling. Where did Perry Saturn get the name for his finishing move, the moss-covered, 3-handled Family Gradunza? Now, here's one thing I'll say. There's 2 wildly different answers that I will accept for this one.
Wow, I don't know. I have no idea.
I have the hard questions.
I think so.
This is unbelievable.
No guesses? Nothing in the super chats? Well, we can take a... Oh, sorry, Katrina.
No, go ahead. I was just saying, I really have no idea where I'd even start with this one. I can't even stab at it.
I gotta answer. Oh, Lawrence Cartier. Lawrence Cartier is close to what I was gonna say. I was gonna say copious amounts of alcohol. He was in a drunken stupor, and he's like, just go with the Moscow for 3 handled family Gradunza.
No, there's something. There's a rooted answer here. Savannah, Puff, do you have anything? Unless you want to take Lawrence's. Not sure if that counted as a super chat or if it was too on the nose to even. I think I'm getting. No, Spencer's turning it down.
Too on the nose. Was that a cocaine joke?
Hey, heyo.
I didn't mean that. But
I'm gonna say. Oh wait, what is it? Super chat?
Ryan says it's isn't that Dr. Seuss?
Can I steal that? Can I say is it Dr. Seuss?
You absolutely could.
Savannah, I was gonna go broad. I was gonna say it's like a reference to a book.
A drug reference.
I'm going Dr. Seuss. I'm stealing Dr. Seuss reference.
Savannah, are you taking the Dr. Seuss answer as well?
I'm going to go with the drug. It sounds like a drug reference.
Well, you know what? Again, Ryan came in and Puff benefited.
Let's go!
2 answers. It's a Dr. Seuss reference, and also was used in Jericho's list of 1,004 holds. One where he keeps repeating armbar, but one of them is the moss-covered 3-handled family Gradunza.
Dude, let's go.
Jeez, Puff, you are running away with this.
I need to avenge my terrible showing last time, even though I only came in second place. I'm feeling it, and now I got questions. I don't even need to answer my questions. I'm gonna try though, but they're gonna be.
Don't get too comfortable. You know what round 3 looks like, my friend. Your first question in round 2. What was the first WWF video game which did not feature Hulk Hogan on the cover?
Not on the cover?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. WWE. Or WWF. Oh, I mean, oh, God. I'm trying to think of WWE video games besides... I don't know what the covers looked like. I know the SmackDown versus Raw games, but before that, there was like Here Comes the Pain and No Mercy. Those were games. Here Comes the Pain.
That's true.
I don't know what the cover of No Mercy looked like, so it could be No Mercy, but I know Here Comes the Pain had like Brock Lesnar on it. I'm just thinking out loud.
Or are you stalling and hoping for a super chat?
That also, it works both ways. Were there other games? I don't know. I don't like wrestling. This is not a game for me. No super chats. No super chats.
Spencer saying something?
Oh, Global Media.
Thank you.
Global Media, thank you for the generosity. Once again, that money is going to the Boys and Girls Club of Canada after this, once we get the YouTube cash out. But thank you very much for that generosity. And again, I don't know if you're joining us late, but again, if you want to answer any of these questions, we'll put your answer on the screen, whether they're correct or not. So if you can help out the players, if you want to throw them off, again, we leave it in your hands.
Hey, Global Media, real quick. Do you know what the first WWF video game that did not feature Hulk Hogan on the cover was? Was there other games besides like there was No Mercy? Is that even WWE or is that WCW? I don't know. Was there like
there was like
WWE Raw, WWE SmackDown? Did they have two separate games for the two brands?
Puff, I got to give you only like 10 more seconds,
Okay.
and I'm being generous at this point.
Yeah. I don't know. SmackDown or the Here Comes the Pain. I don't fucking know. It has Brock Lesnar on it.
Here Comes the Pain is not the correct answer. Once again,
2008.
I heard the ASMR of markers on paper. So, Katrina, Savannah, what do you have on your pages? We got No Mercy. We've got Attitude.
Here's a game.
No, this one we have to go further back to Nintendo 64 and PlayStation. We have to go all the way back to the Super Nintendo of 1993. The answer is WWF Royal Rumble.
Oh my god!
All right,
You were gonna put that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Listen, I stood no chance. I wasn't alive. This is not fair. And you're asking wrestling questions. These are you gotta throw in again. I'm gonna suggest Eric Andre show questions. Always Sunny. I've been really into Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Ask me any Brooklyn Nine-Nine question, and I'll fucking kill it.
Savannah, will you be trusting your gut on future?
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Well, we will. That was Puff's first question. So yes, you have one more to close out round 2. Your second question.
I need this.
Which member of the Nitro Girls would also go on to join the faction the Filthy Animals, along with Eddie Guerrero, Billy Kidman, Conan, Rey Mysterio, and unfortunately Disco Inferno?
Member of the Nitro Girls. Fuck. The only Nitro girl I know is Rose McGowan, I think. And she wasn't really a Nitro girl. She played one in Ready to Rumble.
Indeed.
So the only Nitro girl is a not real one.
Any super chats there, Spencer? No, he's not seeing anything.
Yeah, did anyone have any banked super chats?
I think maybe Lawrence did. Oh,
come on, Lawrence. Come on, Larry. Come on.
Lawrence has one, and Ophelia Payne still has one. Global Media Inc. as well. If you want to use one, feel more than encouraged to. We've got 3 banked.
3 banked.
10 seconds left. Ophelia, hit me with something. I'll believe you this time. I swear. I won't fail like an idiot the last time.
Oh, that was so heartbreaking to watch. All 3 of you not choose the answer, knowing it was correct.
I got a question. Who was the lady that like Diamond Dallas Page? Kimberly? I'm gonna say Ophelia didn't say anything, did she?
Spencer, nothing from Ophelia? No, getting a no.
I don't think this counts as Lawrence's.
I was once in.
No, is that true? Really? With Sandberg? That's crazy. That's cool. Yo, you ever seen never mind. Hang on, let me answer the question.
You gotta answer the question.
Kimberly Page, right? She was Diamond Dallas Page's wife. She was a Nitro girl, right?
She was a Nitro girl, but yes. She was not the Nitro girl who was part of the Filthy Animals.
Wait,
no,
yeah,
that was the answer.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I was just trying to think. I got no other Nitro girls. I didn't watch that. Totally Listen, fair. What members of Brooklyn Nine-Nine was he in the elevator with? That sounds so sick.
Savannah, Katrina, any answers?
The only one I know, and I'm not even sure if that's her name, but
got Whisper.
Yeah.
And we've got a correct answer. It was indeed Tigress.
Oh, shit.
The redemption story continues for Savannah. Tigress was indeed the correct answer. Joined the Filthy Animals. Who's that?
What are we looking at here?
Oh, that's Hitchcock.
Blocker. Lawrence, were you in an elevator with Dirk Blocker? I've been sending this picture to people all week, and I just keep telling them that they've been Dirk Blockered.
You know what's even more fun than that? You need to start airdropping that to people randomly.
Oh, yeah. I should. Who's got airdrop?
Spencer, don't go anywhere. I mean, now's the perfect time to talk about the scoreboard.
I'm pretty sure I picked my spots well. I think I'm okay at that, especially when we need to announce the scoreboard. Unfortunately, after tying for first place in the last round, Katrina Creed, at risk of losing her IWS Women's Championship, apparently, with only 200 points. Savannah Rae heading into second place with 300, and future IWS Women's Champion, potentially.
God,
Puff, Shane, I'm so sorry, but we're going with this gimmick now. Puff in the lead with 400 points, my friend. It's still a tight game. Anyone's
Very
game.
tight.
We'll get to the point system here after the intermission, but it's a good-looking scoreboard.
Dude,
Tension,
I really
intrigue,
like it.
whatever else you want, long-term storytelling. We've got it all here on Quizplex today.
This is exciting. The scoreboard can turn on a dime. We've got one more question for each of our players in round 3, but not before we take one more 1-minute break. So we'll be back. Refresh your beverages, do what you need to do, and we'll see you in just a bit. Complete this lyric from Method Man's Homage to The Rock in the song Know Your Role. Jabroni, check yourself, you don't know me. Jabroni, go back to the gym.
Hold on. I literally have no idea, but I'm going to try to like rhyme this shit. All right. Jabroni, check yourself. You don't know me. Jabroni, go back to the gym. Pepperoni. I don't know.
I'm afraid that was not the correct answer. Kathleen Pride, what do you got on your
I also wrote
shot?
below me.
All right.
You can see it through the Applebee's.
But the answer to this one, Jabroni, check yourself. You don't know me. Jabroni, go back to the gym.
You're too bony. I would have never got that.
Oh yeah.
I would have gone to like My Little Pony before that.
Now, Zach, I just want to let you know here.
Okay.
In the comments section, there's some controversy, and we need you to clear some stuff up. Ryan, as part of his super chat, has not given an answer, but he has given a clarification on some lyrics to Chris Jericho's theme song. But rather than me reveal them to you, he's asked you to look them up and sing them again.
What? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm looking.
We need you to sing more of Chris Jericho's theme song. Here's a fun fact while you look it up. Break the Walls Down also mentions Judas. So like it's not just bad lyrics in one song, apparently, Puff. He's not here. I'll make that joke again, but like let's pretend it was funnier than it was.
Oh.
Yeah, Zach, so we need you to sing the lyrics to Chris Jericho's 1999 hit as written by Jim Johnson, Break the Walls Down. And we're going to go ahead and put you in the big screen. Puff, you're just in time.
Hell yeah. Sing it.
Okay, wait. Well, what? Just the one line or just like...
No, we need you to sing the whole verse was Ryan's
Sing the
request.
entirety of Judas.
Okay, I will do the verse. I will do verse. I want to make sure I have the right verse this time. I do first, let me actually get an apology out of the way because I did make a mistake in my research. The lyrics were incorrect that they presented to the screen, and if that misled you, I do apologize. But here we go. For what it's
worth, Zach, we will be rewarding 5 chaos points to all participants because nobody got it right regardless. But I figured that's the kind thing to do.
Well, it threw me off. I would have known if you didn't.
Please get to rap rocking.
Oh boy, I don't know why you would pay money. Hey, actually, I can say I'm a paid singer now. People are paying to hear me perform. Okay. I wake up from a deep sleep. You're all weak. You're living in the agony of defeat. I am the master of your whole heap. Okay. I am the pack that flock you like sheep. The pack, not the cat.
Come on. This guy's hammered. This guy's shit. He doesn't know.
Puff, why did you go full Flava Flav there? I loved it.
What'd I do?
You basically just like rhymed the words. You just hit the last word of every stanza, and it was beautiful.
Listen,
thank you for that, Ryan. I appreciate you calling me a man of honor, but really the full credit here goes to Zach. Now, I'm going to tag out because Lawrence, I'm sure, has some DMCA advice that he needs to give us here.
Our lawyer.
Yes. To answer the question, I was in the elevator with Melissa Fumero and Stephanie Beatrice and Joe.
Amy Santiago?
Yep. And Joe Latrigio.
Dude, Boyle!
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're just going to get a stream of Puff and Lawrence just talking about Brooklyn Nine-Nine sometime soon.
To answer my blank thing, as chaos producer, I found the way to cause the most chaos, and I'm now sanctioning it. If Puff wins, he becomes the IWS Women's Champion.
Yes!
Andrew can suck it. You're going to stunner me multiple times? You think this wouldn't happen?
Oh, no.
So it's going to be in cage match in a Love Pro Wrestling sanctioned match. Puff defeats Katrina Creed potentially, or Katrina Creed becomes C4 Tag Team Champion with Pretty Ricky.
That's true. I hope that happens. I hope I lose just for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty terrified for my title tonight. It was unexpected, but here we go.
My title just fell.
I wish I could weigh in, but I'm just the host, and I feel like the grasp of authority on the show is slowly slipping through my fingers.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to have to message
Lawrence.
The bad news.
Okay.
Oh, Lawrence, thank you very much for popping in and just throwing a whole wrench in the gears and getting us in so much trouble. But with that, we have one more round for Quizplex. And again, gameplay is largely the same, but what's different is there's only one question for each player, and the correct answer for the active player, it's going to be worth 500 points. And if you steal from the active player, it is worth 250 points. Again, this scoreboard could turn on a dime, but we are starting off with Katrina Creed. You are up in the hot seat with this first question on round 3.
Okay.
Spencer, put me in my producer spot. No, not here. There we go. No, not Turd Ferguson. There we go. Okay. Tech Glares, we forgive Spencer. He's doing a great job wearing many hats, including scorekeeper. Your first question, your only question, Katrina. Who was the last and to date so far only wrestler to be ranked number 1 on the PWI 500 that never held a major world title? That includes WWE, WCW, New Japan, and AEW.
Oh,
this is actually a really cool piece of trivia.
Number 1.
All the chaos points to all of these amazing people. Pluggo, you handsome stud. Thank you very much. We're going to call that $9.99. We're going to call that a flat 10 points each.
Very sweet. Thank you. Okay, the latest. Okay, record 1 and never held a major world title. Number 1. Holy fuck.
I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. See if the super chats come to your rescue.
I feel like I could get it if I had a bit more time, Mabel. It is what it is. I don't know.
No guesses?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Puff, Savannah, you sounded really excited when you.
I misread the question because I thought it was like ranked number 500. I was like, well, duh, but it was number 1, so I don't know.
Okay. No answers.
Wait, hold on. Does this count as the IWGP?
Yeah.
New Japan.
Absolutely.
This does count as a super.
Dean Malenko. I'm gonna say Dean Malenko. Finally.
Savannah, you can still grab this, Savannah.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll grab it too.
No, I think you wanted to say literally anyone else.
No. I'm gonna go with my gut. That just popped up on the screen. Yeah, in the super chat.
Well, that's indeed the correct answer. 1997, WCW Cruiserweight was putting on banger after banger so much that he got ranked #1 on the PWI. Dean Malenko.
That's crazy. Hey, Ophelia, if you want to make that
amazing.
answer only count towards Puff, you could say that. They have to follow you. Make the rules.
Technically, it costs extra now to give specific points to specific people.
No.
And I do also want to be fair here.
Oh.
We have taken money to take away points from people as well, too.
And they have taken money from charity. Spencer Love took money from a charity.
We did not. No, we took points from people
to
give money to
Favre
charity.
situation. Whatever Brett Favre did.
Whoa!
I'm going to allow Spencer.
I will stand for a lot here, but I will not be compared to Brett Favre. You know what? I'm taking away your 5 chaos points from earlier.
Hey, you give me those back.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
Spencer
not.
Love.
The word's been spaketh. The word's been spaketh. I'm you know how often I use the word spaketh.
Even if I win,
literally only this one time just now.
I'm gonna remember this, Spencer Love, one day when I'm at Love Wrestling in real life. You're toast.
It's also funny that the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase was also tied up in that.
Oh, jeez.
How does that work?
He was also
the Brett Favre thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was. Turns out he doesn't have $1 million. Kayfabe is dead.
That's so weird because we were just talking about that in a car ride. Ted DiBiase Jr. is like going to jail for it, but DiBiase Sr. is not.
Neither is Brett Favre.
They got all that money, you know.
I mean, like,
money is fucked.
It's very low stakes considering what we were just actually discussing, but I was worried Lawrence was actually coming in to say, actually, Ted DiBiase was #1 on the PWI 500 at some point, and I was really worried about my research for a second. Savannah, you are in the hot seat. We've got a question for you. Did you ever see the Paige biopic, Fighting with My Family?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you might get this one. Which of the following wrestlers were not portrayed by themselves in the Paige Soraya Knight biopic, Fighting with My Family? Big Show, Sheamus, The Miz, or John Cena?
Oh my God. I might be right, I might be wrong.
Damn.
Those are the two options, Puff.
I was just going to say, Puff, that's generally how questions work.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with John Cena only because I've never seen, like, it was produced by The Rock, and I've never seen those two actually do like a movie together.
Once again, since there's like a finite amount of answers on this one, before I confirm or deny whether that's correct, Puff, Katrina, what do you have on your?
That shouldn't be how this works. I want to know if John Cena's wrong before I give my answer.
Damn. Katrina's putting John Cena.
Yeah.
Oh, I have Sheamus. I wrote Sheamus.
Okay, well, the correct answer does go to Savannah. She got the correct answer. It's John Cena. Which, in all fairness, you can't cast an actor you can't see. I'm sorry, I hate that joke.
Boo! Boo, Zach! Boo! The joke was bad, and you should feel bad.
I do. Take 5 points away from me, please. But Puff, the leader, go at the end of round 1 and round 2. This is your chance to secure victory.
Oh wait, I'm up.
Yes, absolutely.
Points. Okay,
but it all depends on.
Please take it away. Shit, give me another charmed question.
I don't have another charmed question for you, but I have another movie question.
Oh fuck! It's gonna be like No Holds Barred or some shit.
No, it's The Marine.
Oh, I've seen that. Oh,
what was the
Marine
full title?
Six.
Full title of the Marine Six, starring The Miz, Becky Lynch, and Shawn Michaels.
The Marine
They
Six.
made 6 of them.
They
Yeah,
made
what the
6
hell?
of them, like 4 of them with, or 3 or 4 of them with The Miz.
Holy crap! I thought
I
there
saw
was
the
the
one with John
one.
Cena. John Cena was the Marine, right?
Yeah, Ray's the original. I think.
Cena. Then, hey, funny enough, Ted DiBiase Jr.
No.
Yep.
The full title of the Marine Six. I'm gonna need a super chat because there's no fucking chance.
Super chats. If you want to help Puff, now is the time.
The Marine Six, close quarters. Final answer.
Could you ask for better long-term storytelling across a quiz program?
Never.
Ophelia.
Never.
There's been the relationship here where you've been wrong or been wronged by Puff and been righted by Puff. And now
we're
to
champions.
potentially win Quizplex.
It's close quarters, gotta be. Ophelia's got it.
Zach! They coexisted.
They coexisted.
Oh
And-
no! I was
When's
happy.
IWS? When's the next IWS date? I think I'm already booked on something else. Shit.
Stay away from Montreal, Puff.
Oh no, I'm coming.
No, you're gonna sick
boy.
many on you. Or watch it.
This is controversial. Ophelia, I would like to finish the story. Sorry, Cody. Another story has been finished before you finished yours.
Yeah.
Close quarters was indeed the correct answer. And again, I think this is academic. This was a payoff that is 1 month in the making. But I have to invite Spencer to tell us what the scoreboard looks like. Spencer.
This game was so enthralling, I had to take my contact lenses out and put on my glasses.
Oh boy.
That's how much my eyes were glued to the screen with this one. A rare 4th place finisher in this game, Zach, our host, with -5 points. Katrina Creed with 215 points. Savannah with 1,065 points, an almost comeback for the ages. But Ophelia Payne coming through in the clutch for Puff. And still, your Quizplex champion.
Actually,
you got a center on the crown. There we go.
Hold on. Fuck. Hold on. I'll figure it out.
That's okay. Don't worry. We've got the time.
I think that'll be it. There you go.
There we go. Congratulations and thank you to everybody. Zach, I'll let you do the closing spiels, all of that sort of stuff. But for those of you who regularly tune in to our Ring of Honor Reacts over on Twitch, unfortunately not airing tonight, but here's what I'll propose in lieu of that. If we can get another $25 in donations before we close out this bracket, I'll hop on Twitch and I'll stream some Love Pro Wrestling with you guys for a couple of hours. So before we close it out and Zach vamp as much as you need for it, let's raise some money for a great cause. Starting, of course, Puff. We require a victory speech, Zach, and it's all yours after.
Wait, a victory speech from me? Why did he say a big victory speech from Zach? Zach didn't.
That was just poor enunciation on my part.
This guy's hammered. They're both hammered.
I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. I'm sorry.
I'll give you an emphasis. Listen, it was a hard-fought battle. And he said, and still. I don't take the and still. Sway Archer won fair and square. And my favorite thing about this is that we got to raise a decent amount of money. I saw some good super chat money coming in for the Boys and Girls Club of Canada. There's a personal attachment there with Sway Archer. So I do love that we got to raise some money for him. And you know what? I'm just happy to be the new IWS Women's Champion. You know, that's what it's all about. That's what I came for. I came to take her title, and I did it.
You're gonna have to come to Montreal, actually wrestle me. Manny, book it.
Yo,
get my Women's Championship. Let's go.
Get my guy PCP Crazy effing Manny on the horn. We're gonna make it happen.
Puff, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Ophelia, hell yeah, homie. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to let my dog out to use the bathroom after this, but
Wait, time out. Are you
it
going
is
on
8
Twitch right now?
It is 8:06 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. By let's say 8:45 p.m. If you can give me half an hour to let the dog out and all that sort of good stuff, I'll be with you for a couple of hours. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you for raising money for a great cause.
That's awesome.
I appreciate that a lot. But
yeah,
I was going to say I'm going live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Puff the Wrestler playing Fortnite. And now he's going live on Twitch watching Love Wrestling.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have multi-screen happening right now. Like that's
that's
what
I'm
I'm.
Put them both on.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to encourage everyone to do the same. But again, I don't want to get too far from this upcoming IWS Women's Championship match, Puff versus Katrina Creed, because the one thing that's missing is Savannah Rae on the commentary team.
Oh yeah,
You have to get up there.
Let's do it.
Try and take the spot from Veda Scott. They're not going to let you. I don't know. I don't know who's the commentary team. Okay.
Right now it's Ash and Sugar Shane Pinto.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, who are doing a marvelous job. But a third person at the commentary team never hurts, and I think Savannah would be amazing calling this match. But with that, let's thank everyone I want to thank everyone who joined us live. This was just an outstanding stream. I want to thank everyone for their generosity, helping raise a little money for the Boys and Girls Club of Canada. Big thanks to Sway Archer, the original champion, who again couldn't be here, and for choosing such an awesome charity. And thank you very much to Puff for stepping in. But let's do a bit of a roll call. Savannah, what's going on with you? Let us know where the audience can follow you and any upcoming appearances that are happening for you sometime soon. Oh, she's frozen again.
This is a full circle. Long story.
From the beginning to the end.
Katrina Creed.
Okay. Okay then. Yeah, so I will be wrestling in 2 places this weekend. XEW on Friday, where I'm going to be in a no disqualification match with Jessica Black. We've been feuding for a while. She's been giving me the fuck, so it's about time. And on Sunday, I'll actually be wrestling with Fisto at Semania. She actually was supposed to be wrestling Pee Wee Herman, and he had to drop out due to unforeseen circumstances. And she actually handpicked me to wrestle hers, which is amazing. A lot of pressure, though, so I'm really stressed about that match. And then the week after, I'll be in Thetford Mines. So I have that coming up. Really stressed about the Lufisto match. Oh, my God. But really excited. You could follow me, though, on Twitter at Katrina Creed, and if not, on Instagram at cat.creed.
Marvelous. Savannah Rae is back. Savannah, what do you have coming up on upcoming appearances?
October 7th, I'll be ring announcing at Capital Championship Wrestling at Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, and Fight Club. I think it's October 15th in Cheverly, Maryland. So that's what I have coming up so far. You guys can follow me on Twitter, SavannahRG513, or on Instagram, Savannah Rae _here. And I enjoyed my time here tonight.
Thank you so much for being a part of it. And last but not least, the champion, the champ. Ferguson.
Make it 4 because I got a tag team championship in Barrie, Ontario too.
There we go.
I'm the king of championships.
Where are you gonna be next?
Where I'm gonna be next is I'm gonna be in Berwyn, Illinois, wrestling Shaza McKenzie in the Black Label Pro tournament. TurboGraps 23. So hopefully I'm going to win that tournament too. Hopefully I'm not going to, because I want to get out of there. I got to wrestle at noon. Whoever's in Berwyn, Illinois, come see the show starting at noon o'clock for Black Label Pro. There's also a 4 o'clock show. I'll probably be on next. I'm probably going to beat Shaza McKenzie. Let's be honest. Me and Shaza, we got a blood feud. After that, I'm going to be in Lehigh Valley, my favorite place in Pennsylvania. Tagging with Big Dan Champion and Jeff Cannonball against 3 other clowns. Then I'm going to be at Limitless on the 30th. I'm making my return to Maine for the first time in forever. What else is on? I'm probably going to be on Twitch a bunch within that time. Twitch.tv/Puff the Wrestler, 1F and Puff. Me and Little Mean Kathleen, my former Quizplex opponent, now turned squad member on Fortnite. We've been ripping Fortnite. We've been shouting out Nancy Reagan. You guys were on my Twitch last night. It was chaotic and it was great. What else am I going to be doing? I don't know. I'm trying to see Noah Khan in concert. So if anyone wants to buy me a ticket to go see Noah Khan, I've been really listening to Noah Khan a lot. If you're in Buffalo, you'll see me driving around. I'll be driving around listening to Noah Khan singing out loud. Where else will I be? I don't know. That's all. I'm going on too much. But I would, you know what? I would also like to say once again, Quizplex is a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun in games, goofing around. But I really do appreciate the fact that this is all for charity and it's going to good causes. The money going to the Boys and Girls Club for Sway Archer, I am super stoked. I saw some big numbers come in.
Yeah.
And I think that's freaking great. Even with Sway Archer not being here in his honor. Because I remember being on last month and he was very stoked to win and he was really happy to be able to choose the Boys and Girls Club of Canada for his charity. So I'm stoked that we got to raise some money for him and that charity.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, thank you very much for stepping in for Sway. This was just marvelous. We always have fun here on Quizplex, but I think we really turned the corner for this show once we started doing it for a cause. And I'm glad we're raising money for great causes like the Boys and Girls Club of Canada. Last month, Megan's House Foundation out of Boston, Massachusetts. Excuse me. And I want to thank again Savannah, Katrina, Turd Ferguson. This was an absolute blast. Anyone who's joined us live here on Twitch, thank you very much for your generosity. And if you're watching us after the fact, again, you saw the QR code on the screen for a better part of the broadcast. Take the time to scan it and take a look what's going on at the Boys and Girls Club of Canada. Once again, Spencer's going to be streaming on Twitch in a very short while. We're going to watch some LPW. I'm going to hop on with him. Puff's going to be streaming some Fortnite very shortly, so have some split screen set up like I'm going to be doing. And once again, thank you. We are going to be back next month with the October edition of Quizplex, which is always a bit of a treat unto itself, and we got to fine tune that. But till then, thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back next month. Follow at lovewrestlingca on all your social media platforms. And till then, friends, we'll see you then. Bye.
I'm going to do something now that we have had so much request for. On my very first show, I did a video with Hulk Hogan, and it was a song I wrote called He's Got a Headlock on My Heart. And I wrote that because in one of those gossip magazines, you know, where they tell everything that ain't true, well, they predicted that I would fall in love with a 300-pound wrestler and that I would make a video and all that. So I thought it was great, and the people wanted to see it again. We got so many calls. Every day I get calls about showing this video. Most of them are from Hulk. But what the heck, I want to see it again, too. So I hope you folks enjoy it again. He's got a headlock on my heart. The story of Starlight Starbright.
That I saw him was in a wrestling magazine. Then I watched him on TV, then I bought a ringside seat. His name was Starlight Starbright, the greatest in the land. He sprinkled stardust in my eyes, I was his biggest fan. He's got a headlock on